This is Big Leagues Country Roads Rankings. Yoo-hoo!
Hello again, everybody, and welcome inside OH.Report World Headquarters in Mansfield, Ohio. I am Travis Big League Berardi. That is Brian Slowdance Skoronsky, and we are here with your girls' Country Roads Rankings, Division 3 and Division 4 in North Central Ohio. And you know what? I'm so excited about this. Let's get right into the rankings, Brian. At number 10, it is those Winford Royals at 12-5.
Sticking around.
They were 1-1. There's a lot of teams towards the bottom that went 1-1. A couple 2-0 teams were able to move up, but actually it kept pretty much the top 10 the same as last week. I'm not trying to give anything away already here, but yeah, we're going to have pretty much the same thing going through. Winford 12-5 there at number 10. At number 9, the Mansfield Christian Lady Flames are moving up a spot. They went 2-0 last week.
Let's go.
They are 10-3 and looking to get a higher seed in their district, not only the OHSAA district, but the Christian conference that they're in. Also, they are the two-time defending state champions in that. So, Mansfield Christian sitting at number 9 in my rankings. At number 8, it's the Fredericktown Lady Freddies. I had them at 9 last week. I moved them up despite going 1-1 because the one loss was a buzzer-beating loss to state-ranked Cardington. That was a game that they played really well, and
Fair.
you know, you have to see the whole line of work when you look at these teams. And Fredericktown went up against the best in the KMAC, almost gave Cardington's first KMAC loss ever. So you know, you got to give them some brownie points for that. So Fredericktown, you're moving up at 11-7. You are at number 8. At number 7, the Mapleton Lady Mounties. They went 2-0 last week. They're 13-5, and they stick around at number 7. One of those teams, you know, right behind those Crestview Lady Cougars, which, spoiler alert, you will see later on in these rankings. But Mapleton sticking around there, having a very fine season at 13-5. At number 6, the Danville Lady Blue Devils. They went 1-0 because of some cancellations due to all that snow you see outside. But still taking care of business. Did enough to stick in their place at 11-4. They're at number 6. At number 5, Seneca East, the Lady Tigers, 14-3. They also had a 1-0 week, but I had them dropping down one spot because of what number 4, the Crestview Lady Cougars, were able to do at 13-3, a 2-0 week. And you know, still going along, they have won the Firelands Conference Championship once again. Death Taxes, Crestview winning a Firelands Conference Championship in girls basketball. But they have a big one and have a chance to move up in the rankings because they take on the Loudonville Lady Redbirds. And again, you will see here this week, live and free on the OH.Report. They stay at number 3. They went 2-0 last week. They are 12-3. At number 2, those Cardington Lady Pirates, 14-1. That lone loss to River Valley in a game that was tough for them. They just came off of COVID, had some players out, but it seems like they're starting to get things back in the tune. They're at 14-1. They went 1-0 last week. And at number 1, as usual, the Buckeye Central Lady Buckettes sticking around in the top 3 in Division 4 basketball. They are just, I think, a point out of the second spot in Division 4 in those AP rankings, but they were 1-0 last week. They are 15-1, and they continue to remain at the top since passing up Cardington when they lost to River Valley. So that's it. There's your top 10. 10 teams stay the same. A couple teams move around, but there you have it. And for you, Ski, what are your thoughts?
Well, first off, Travis, basically everyone won all of their games on your list. So let's base a little bit of respect there on that perfect turkey and understand that victories talk. And if you're winning your games, you should stay where you're at and or move up. But it's tough when basically everybody's getting all those W's out there. BC, I feel like they've basically proven that they belong on the top shelf alone. Cardington, there's just a slot below them on the bar. You know, that this would be the $20 shot up here. Cardington's about an $18 shot. So I like BC. I do think that they're the cream of the crop here on your list. Crestview versus Loudonville, that's going to happen tomorrow night.
Yep.
So we're going to determine on the court who should be ahead of the other in your rankings. At least for me, that's how I would view it, the winner of that game. It's going to shake it up a little bit like a paint can. Let's see what color comes out on the other side. Is it going to be like that Crestview Crimson? Are we going to see some of that Redbird red? Find out live and free tomorrow night. Looking forward to that one. But basically, when I look at your list, I gotta be honest, from top to bottom, I'm about as cool as a polar bear. Sipping on some iced coffee. I'm keeping it cool, Travis. I kind of like it. It feels like it's good to me. The only off-menu mention that I might have, and I don't think they belong on the list just yet, but I remember last week I told you about a team, and guess what? They sort of jumped onto your list this week. So keep an eye on the Lady Cubs out there in Lucas Country.
Yes, I agree.
They started off the season and they were playing an NBA schedule, a bunch of games. I think they had a couple of girls out. They had some sickness and stuff. And now all of a sudden, behind one of the better individual athletes that we have in North Central Ohio, Shelby Grover, they got some good size in the middle too. And then they just got some tough girls all the way around. They're starting to collect a bunch of wins. I think they're a game above 500 and playing in that NBC conference. They're going to get some chances at a couple of pretty good teams where if they can knock some more big W's, I think that they should move on to your list. But not yet. I think they're cool on the outside looking in. We're not going to invite you into the party just yet, Lady Cubs. So stay outside. Hopefully you bundled up and stay warm. But they're Cubs. They should have a good coat.
I actually agree with you with that one. I was looking at the Lady Cubs and their line of work. They've picked it up as of late because of the play of Shelby Grover, which, another spoiler, you'll probably see her in our stat rankings tomorrow for scoring. But, the Lady Cubs, they can keep going at it. They might be able to get into that top 10 and, maybe knock off a Winford or a Mansfield Christian or a Frederick.
It may be cold outside, but it's about to heat up inside the dog pound on the campus of East Knox High School as perennial power in D4 Loudonville comes in to take on the East Knox Lady Bulldogs. We got all the action coming your way on your smart devices, smartphone, tablet, PC, TV, anything you got, and it's coming your way next.
Here we go now. Here we go now.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
When you need cardiovascular care, you want an integrated team collaborating on your treatment from your first office visit to your final rehab session. At Knox Community Hospital, our cardiovascular experts offer decades of experience in heart attack treatments, coronary and carotid stents, angioplasties, aneurysm repairs, pacemakers, heart failure, and more. Want comprehensive cardiovascular care? At Knox Community Hospital, we don't miss a beat.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Good evening and welcome inside the Dog Pound on the campus of East Knox High School in Howard, Ohio for tonight's non-conference clash between 8-8 East Knox and 12-3 Loudonville. Hello everybody, my name is Travis Berardi, once again joined by the great Garrett Parlett and G. First of all, we want to welcome everybody into the North Central State College pregame show, but this is a big test for the Lady Bulldogs, coming in here 8-8, going against one of the perennial powers in the area in Loudonville.
I think this is a great matchup, really, for both sides to be able to test their skills here tonight for Loudonville. You got to come into a tough environment, a tough team that's no pushover, and beat them here on the road. And for East Knox, you got a chance to upset them and play spoiler here at home.
Lady Birds have won the last 7 matchups. That goes back to when East Knox and Loudonville both played in the Mid-Buckeye Conference. The last matchup at Loudonville, December of 2020. Loudonville won that one 74-55. But let's get right into it here, G, and the team spotlight. Loudonville, undefeated Mid-Buckeye Conference champions this year under Tyler Bates, averaging 63.9 points per game, 38 on the defensive side. And their 3 losses, higher divisional teams, Clear Fork, Mansfield Senior in D2, and Tusky Valley in D3.
Yeah, Loudonville's been dominating that Mid-Buckeye Conference for the past couple years now, and I think a lot of people point towards their offense, and rightfully so, at 64 points a game. But I think it really starts defensively. 38 points a game, you're going to give your shot. You're going to give your team a shot to win the game every single time if you keep them under 38 points.
And they are led by the sensational sophomore Corey Vermilia. 808 career points in a season and a half. She leads the area in scoring, 26.1 points per game, 12.1 rebounds, 6.3 steals, also all in the top 10 in the area.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the totals, Travis, you had sent me from Coach Bates, and it's just remarkable how many points she could put up in the board in a hurry. Averages 26, as you mentioned, 12 rebounds and 6.3 steals. She is a stat sheet stuffer.
And let's take now a look at the Lady Bulldogs under Mandy Todd. They're at 500 right now, 8-8, 1 game under in the KMAC. However, they've won 5 of the last 7 games. And offense and defense pretty much the same, 48.2 points per game, 48.6 points per game on the defensive side.
Yeah, East Knox, a very good team. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, they're no pushover. Loudonville, you can't come in here and overlook the Bulldogs because they're going to give you a test. Coach Mandy Todd is really implementing this team to play spoiler, and here tonight they have another opportunity to do so.
Let's take it down to the court for the playing of our national anthem. Back here in the North Central State College pregame. And the Lady Bulldogs, one of the leaders of the team this year, Shanda Mielik, the guard, the OH.Report MVP in the game against Northmore last Saturday in their big victory there. This year in 14 games, 11.7 points per game, 8th in the KMAC, 5.7 points per game, which is 8th in the KMAC, and 2.4 assists, which is 9th in the KMAC.
Mielik, a very solid guard. She doesn't get a lot of love considering some of her teammates put up a little bit more points totals at the end of the day, but Shanna Mielik is going to do the dirty work down low. She's going to get those rebounds. She's going to get the steals, and she's going to be an unselfish teammate, pass the ball and score when she's got the opportunity. She's exactly what you want from a teammate on the floor.
So just about ready to go. So let's take a look at our keys to victory tonight. First for the Lady Birds, and we'll start with yours, G. Feed the dynamic duo.
Yeah, these two got to touch the rock if you're Loudonville. You got to get it to Corey Vermilia and Shaylin Williams. Averaging over 26 is Corey, and then for Shayla, 19.1, 4 assists, 4.7 rebound, or 4.7 steals, excuse me. These two are going to have to get it done here in Loudonville, and they typically do in their wins. These two are usually carrying them.
And mine, keep the pressure. This is a team that likes to turn you over, and they are led by the 6.3 steals per game by Vermilia, but then you go down to Williams, and she averages about 5 steals per game. So if they can keep the pressure, get those turnovers, get an early lead, they will be fine. And now let's take a look at the keys to the game from the home standing Lady Dogs. And yours, pull from deep.
Yeah, they're going to need Laura Keith here tonight, Travis, to pull that three-point shot that she typically loves to take. And I've been here a couple times, and she loves to shoot it from behind the arc, and she typically makes a very high percentage of them. She leads the team from behind the arc and is one of the best shooters, not only on the floor here tonight, but in the KMAC.
And mine is crash the glass. Keep Loudonville to one and done. That's really what has helped Loudonville, the ability for Vermilia and company to get that second opportunity. And on the other end, you know, get a couple second chances, throw Loudonville off their game, and maybe, just maybe, can pull off the major upset that will help you when it comes time for seeding, which is here on Sunday.
You got to be able to throw Loudonville off their game. You got to get their two scorers off to what they like. You got to force them left, force them to their off hand, and not let them get those easy shots. As soon as they pass half court, both of them, they got to be picked up immediately because they can shoot the ball, especially at a very high rate. So East Knox, it's going to take a lot here defensively especially, but I'm sure Coach Mandy Todd has put some confidence in her girls that they can hang with the squad.
Time now to take a look at our starting lineups tonight. First for the homestanding Lady Bulldogs, Alexandra Majors, Shanda Mielik, Laura Keith, Angel Montgomery, and Kaya Salyers. And, you know, Majors, one of the better scorers here in the KMAC. They're going to need some balance. Mielik's going to have to step up. Keith, Montgomery, Salyers as well to get some help. And then on the other side of things, for the Lady Redbirds, led by two of the top 3 scorers in the area, in Corey Vermilia and Shaylin Williams. You also have Maddie Klein, Kenzie Cutlip, and Jalen Johnson, your starting lineups. Loudonville coached by Tyler Bates. East Knox coached by Mandy Todd, and that has been the North Central State pregame as we are underway, G, from the Dog Pound. I said it was the cage earlier. I don't know why. That's actually Loudonville's the bird cage.
Yeah.
So a little bit of confusion, but I got it right. I got it right now, from the Pound. Johnson tried driving in, gets it over to Vermilia. Spin move, puts it up. Passes to Klein. She's going to be fouled and will go to the line for 2 to start things off.
Not what you want to do if you're East Knox. Getting a nice pass down low. That was from, I believe, Vermilia. Down to her teammate, Klein, who just went up, drew some contact. Defender swiped down, got the foul call, headed to the free throw line for 2.
Fouls on Keith, her first. And first free throw in and out by Klein.
If you're East Knox, you don't want to get in foul trouble here early. I know it's the first one, obviously, but want to continue to stay under your grasp as Klein missed both of them, and East Knox will retain possession.
Mielek gets it up ahead to Montgomery, puts it up, and she's going to be fouled. So both possessions to start off result in free throws. Foul's going to go against Klein, her first. That will send Angel Montgomery to the line for 2.
Tremendous pass down low from Mielek. She averages 2.5 assists a game and almost had one right there if Montgomery wouldn't have got fouled. Just completely overlooked the defense. Loudonville was a little hesitant getting back. A nice pass from Mielek down to Montgomery.
Montgomery hits the first. Misses the second. Rebound out to Loudonville. Just underway here. 1-0 East Knox on an RBI single by Angel Montgomery.
Tremendous pass down low right there to Corey Vermilia, who was wide open off the nice backdoor cut. He got it to go for 2, and now the Redbirds are pressing.
Yeah, that's Loudonville basketball right there, trying to get open. Johnson's going to be called for the bump. And that's something else you'll also have to look at. How are the refs going to call this game? Because Loudonville likes to be right up in your face. Are they going to call it close to where a little bump's going to be a foul? That could also determine the outcome of this one tonight.
And so far as we're watching, Travis, they are calling it very close. It's the subtle contact will get a foul call as that one's going to be off of Majors, the stripes say.
So the first turnover. Let's take a look at that passing on Loudonville's last possession. Just with her back turn was able to get the look. That's just, it's like Wi-Fi. You got that Wi-Fi connection between two players to get it. That shot contested, out of bounds, and it will go. It will stay, actually, with Loudonville.
That's how you know these girls have been playing together for a very long time. The chemistry is at an all-time high, Travis, and Vermilia immediately knew the ball was coming. As soon as she was open, was able to knock down the easy layup.
Williams for 3 misses. Rebound to Laura Keith. But she turns it right back over. Ahead to Johnson. She misses. And East Knox will survive that turnover. Alex Majors, left side to Laura Keith for 3. Yes.
Exactly what East Knox is going to need to do is get it to their shooters, and especially Keith. She lights up the scoreboard in a hurry, and right there knocks down the triples. Now East Knox up 4-2, but what a gorgeous feed down low to Maddie Klein for the easy 2.
Oh my goodness. Mid-range jumper goes. G's beside himself right now. We're going to replay of that here in a minute.
Trav, I'm going to have to see that again. We got some ankles sitting at the half-court line. What a play right there. I think that one was Majors who had the crossover move.
And the Bulldogs on the other end. Woo! I lost my words for a second after that. Almost a turnover there. Majors in the corner. Kicks it to Montgomery from the elbow. Short. Now go out of bounds. Let's take a look at this.
Little hesitation, Trav.
Ooh. Whew. Well, we're underway here from East Knox. 3 minutes gone by. Lady Dogs up 2. 3 in the air by Johnson. Short, out of bounds. Back to the Lady Dogs. So 3 minutes in, and East Knox has been holding their own.
Yeah, they've been doing it, and they've been doing it defensively, limiting Corey Vermilia on those backdoor cuts. She had one. But other than that, they've been playing some face-up defense and been limiting her opportunities.
Majors into the lane, puts it up short. Rebound to Loudonville. And they're quickly going to get it across the timeline. That's Klein. Picks up her dribble, kicks it over. That's Williams for 3 off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Klein. Williams again. That time she hits. Loudonville gets the lead back.
Yeah, I can't leave them wide open with those shots because eventually they're going to start falling. And right there, Williams able to make the most of her opportunity and knock down the 3.
Keith into the lane. That's going to be a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Lady Dogs.
Trav, we've seen early in the year Loudonville against Mansfield Senior when the shooting really wasn't going for them. I know that was early in the year. They weren't able to catch up, and Mansfield was able to hold on for a big win. And if East Knox can limit the shooting for Loudonville and really make them take some tough looks, they might be able to upset them here at home. But so far, Loudonville beginning to pick up the pace.
And you can't let Williams just back up and take that open three. They're going to call that off. That's going to be before the shot. That's going to go against Shanda Mielek, her first. Coming up on the midway point. Quick shot inside, unable to hit. Back come the Lady Dogs. Majors across the timeline will call out the play. Over to Keith. Now to Montgomery. Looking inside, nothing doing there. Flex offense going on by the Bulldogs. Nice pass inside, layup shot, too strong. Offensive rebound, maybe. Yes, put back in and out. Big opportunity there for the Bulldogs. It just wouldn't go down. And on the other end, Corey Vermilia is going to go to the line.
Those are the chances, Trav, that you can't pass up. And you got multiple looks at the rim. And here's that take from Vermilia. Taking some contact, taking the arm ahead of the free throw line. But those chances you have at the rim, if you're East Knox, you've got to be able to capitalize. You had a couple looks at it, and you got to get a bucket there, especially against a very high-profile offense in Loudonville.
It's the first. Vermilia now with 3 points. Make that 4. 9-6 Loudonville here with 3:30 left, opening quarter. Easily breaking the press are the Lady Dogs. Mielek picks up her dribble, loses it, and that's going to be a turnover. Third Lady Dog turnover here in the first quarter. Williams, she's going to try another three, and she hits.
You got to pick up ball. As soon as Williams passes half court, you got to be in her face because she can shoot wherever she wants to, and right there makes East Knox pay with another triple.
Nice press breaker, easy bucket. And there's an answer by Salyers.
Nice response right there from East Knox, pushing the ball up the floor at a high rate, finding the open teammate not low for the easy deuce.
Vermilia, she's going to try a three off the front iron. Offensive rebound, Klein. She'll put it up, yes.
East Knox bench was looking for a foul. Thought that she raised her arm, but no call right there, good call. And East Knox, they've been able to get it up the floor, but they've just been turning it over. Surprised no foul call right there, but Loudonville collects.
Mid-range jumper, yes, for Vermilia. She has 6 points. Along with Williams, it's 16-8.
2.5 minutes ago, Trav, we talked about how East Knox was hanging in there, and what has happened in these past 2.5 minutes, it's been these turnovers, and East Knox continues to rack them up. Great defense from Loudonville, forcing some easy steals.
Take a look at that rebound, put back by Klein. Coming up on 2 minutes left. Williams kicks it. Elbow shot by Klein is true.
This Loudonville offense is just now hitting on all cylinders. Up to a 10-point lead now.
3 players with 6 points each. 18-8, under 2 to go in the first quarter. Montgomery gets it to Keith. Now to Majors. She'll look for the cross-court pass. It's going to be deflected out of bounds, and it'll stay with East Knox. That was some good effort. That was about a 10 to 15-foot gap had to be covered.
East Knox going to need a bucket here on this possession to cut this not only to underneath 10, but to get some momentum back and stop the bleeding.
We're going to get another foul against the Lady Redbirds. That's going to go against number 25, who isn't in the roster given to us, so we'll try and get that at halftime. Sydney Opfer checks in for the Lady Dogs, however. Keith gets it to Mielek. Ball on the ground, picked up by Majors. 1:10 left, opening quarter. Inside to Opfer. Kicks it to Salyers. Mid-range, too strong on that. However, we'll get a jump ball and it will stay with East Knox. And we're going to get a timeout. By East Knox. So it was close for the first 4 minutes, and then just the switch was flipped for the Lady Birds, G.
Yeah, Shayla Williams and Corey Vermilia, their offense started to click. Now it's both sitting at 6 points apiece. East Knox, they need a bucket here because they got to get some momentum back on their side, because if not, this could get ugly, Trav, here pretty quick.
18-8 your score. You take a look at the Lady Dogs bench. It's going to be important to get a bucket here for the Lady Bulldogs. Down 10, you know, want to get a little bit of momentum. That's a nice play to Mielek as she'll get back to the line for 2 shots.
Tremendous play call from Coach Mandy Todd out of the timeout. Going to Shanda Mielek, one of your leaders out there on the floor. Took some contact, and I think it was all ball trap, but the swipe down.
It's that motion.
Is
Yep,
that motion
exactly.
and that contact that's going to call that the refs are going to call 99% of the time.
Mielek now onto the board with her first point. That's going to be the second foul against Maddie Klein. Second shot, good.
It's got to start here on the defensive end for East Knox. They got to stop these shooters from really just getting easy looks from behind the arc.
Top the key, left side now to Cutlip. Williams gets it to Vermilia. She'll pull it back out with 45 seconds left. Right side, Cutlip for 3. Off the front iron, rebound to East Knox, so another chance to add, well, cut into the lead, I should say. 3 in the air, off the front iron, no good. Rebound to Loudonville, so nothing doing there for the Lady Dogs. 25 seconds left. Williams. She's going to try a 3 too strong. Rebound to East Knox. And they're going to call a travel on that, G. I don't understand why with both teams with possession as she fell down. Nonetheless, it's a turnover.
I think they're thinking that when she went to roll over to keep the ball away from the Loudonville player, they're calling the travel, but that one's going to be a jump ball, Trav.
And that will stay with Loudonville. I can see what you mean from that. Yeah, she did spin over on her stomach. Quick whistle then, I would call.
Yeah, I don't know if it was enough to call the travel, but.
Klein inside. Another jump ball. So East Knox does get the change of possession.
A bucket here would go a long way for East Knox to tighten this gap and get some confidence heading into the second quarter.
10 seconds left. Majors. Left side. Keith called for the travel. So 2.3 seconds left, and you're looking at a desperation heave here by Loudonville. Gets it over. Vermilia at the buzzer. Too strong. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Your score after 8 minutes. Loudonville 18, East Knox 10. You're watching Girls High School Hoops live and free on the OH.Report.
When you need cardiovascular care, you want an integrated team collaborating on your treatment from your first office visit to your final rehab session. At Knox Community Hospital, our cardiovascular experts offer decades of experience in heart attack treatments, coronary and carotid stents, angioplasties, aneurysm repairs, pacemakers, heart failure, and more. Want comprehensive cardiovascular care? At Knox Community Hospital, we don't miss a beat.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back here at East Knox for quarter number 2. Lady Birds with possession. Johnson into the lane, loses the handle. That's off of Vermilia. No, they're going to say one off of East Knox. Let's take a look at that.
I thought that definitely went off of Vermilia.
That looked like it went off her legs, so another break there for the Lady Birds. Although that's a tough place to inbound a ball. You're right in the corner. It's a tough angle.
It was a good defensive possession, too, from East Knox, and Corey Vermilia is going to get rewarded with her tough take to the rim, head of the free throw line for 2.
So taking advantage of the call, that's going to be Alex Majors first. I want to welcome everybody in watching on Facebook and YouTube. Tyler, thank you for letting me know. Anna Templeton's number 25 for the away squad.
It's been the big 3 here, Travis, so far here tonight in the first half. Corey Vermilia now with 8, Shaylin Williams with 6, and Maddie Klein with 6. That's all of their points. So if East Knox can somehow try to contain that big 3, they might be able to climb back into this one.
20-10 your score. First possession for the Lady Dogs. Keith, right side the Majors. Brings it back out. Goes inside to Oakford, but she loses the handle and out of bounds. That's going to be the 7th turnover on East Knox this evening. Weston Mielek, go Dogs. One of the premier scorers in East Knox Bulldogs history as the Lady Dogs get a turnover. Watching sister Shanda tonight. Nice pull-up jumper by Alex Majors. She's on the board.
Nice mid-range jumper right there from Majors. Just a stop, pop, get an easy bucket to go for 2, and now the lead is back down to 8.
Johnson, rejected by Oakford. Return to sender. This could be a big bucket for East Knox to get some momentum if they can score here off the block. Majors for 3. She does hit it. And it's back to a 5-point game.
Majors on a 5-0 run by herself right there, hitting the mid-range jumper, and then on the other end, hitting a step-back 3, and now the lead's down to 7.
(20-15) your score. East Knox looking to make this a one-possession game. Oakford just had the big block to help start this. Mielek now into the lane, double team, but she walked beforehand, shuffled those feet. It's going to be the 8th turnover, but let's take a look at this block. Oakford just has the extension perfectly timed to get the turnover.
Good job right there, too. Not to foul either and just get all ball and force the refs.
Nice backdoor cut. Sorry, G.
No, you're good, man. They're continuing to do these backdoor cuts, and East Knox is continuing to take the bait, Travis. Tremendous move right there from Corey Vermilia.
10 points for Vermillion. 7-point game. Keith into the lane, throws it up. She's going to be fouled and will go to the line. And just the motion she has. She goes from catch immediately into that layup motion. And it's really tough to defend because how quick she can let the ball go.
Yeah, I think that's her second backdoor cut here tonight to get a wide open look at the rim. And that's a credit to her shooting ability. East Knox is so worried about her stepping out and making those three-point shots that they gotta get up into her and force her really inside, and that she's just been able to get those backdoor cuts and get easy layups at the rim, and she's the leading scorer here for the Birds.
Makes both free throws. She has 7. Back to a 5-point game. That was the second foul on Jalen Johnson. Another backdoor cut. This time just off the mark, and East Knox with the rebound. But they turn it back over. No, they don't. They get it back. See that a lot in basketball. It looks like it's a turnover, but somehow they get it right back. I don't understand how radio guys could explain stuff like that. You know,
Right.
we at least have the video to show. Alex Majors, tough shot. And just like that, it's back down to a 3-point game, 22-19. But right back at you come the Lady Birds.
They got to continue to feed Alexandria Major. She's been really the driving force to this run that East Knox has had here in the second quarter. Continue to get her open looks at the rim.
24-19 as we approach the midway point of quarter number 2. Hand off the Mielik. A little tongue-tied. Deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Dogs. Just inside, kicks back out. Mielik into the lane, jumper good.
Nice move right there from Mielik, using the hop step to her advantage, avoiding both defenders, and then just taking the easy mid-range jumper. And just like that, Travis, it's a 3-point game.
4 points for her. On the other end, off the back iron, no good. Rebound to East Knox, and they're going to get a foul against Loudonville. Just like that, it was a 10-point game. East Knox gets a bucket. They get the big block, turns that into a 3, and that's how all the momentum is shifted right now towards the Lady Dogs, as they have a possession here with a chance to really tie things up.
Another factor has been they've been able to crash the glass here in the second quarter a little bit better than they did in the first quarter. One of your keys to the game, Travis. They've been improving here in the second and keeping Vermillion and Williams off the offensive rebounds.
Mielik, right side to Majors, elbow 3 for the tie, short, but Opfer's there with the rebound, gets it right back, foul and 1!
Tremendous take to the cup and a gorgeous setup from Opfer, who has had some quality minutes here, Trav, off the bench. And Majors trying to make this a tie game, Trav.
7th team foul, so also the Lady Dogs will be in the bonus for the last 3:25. But don't count out this Loudonville squad. They have so many good scorers that can respond to a run like this.
Yeah, they can heat up in a hurry, Trav. They got the microwave badge on the Hall of Fame. And as soon as Vermillion or Williams or any of these girls get the opportunity to knock down a 3, you got to watch out.
Majors with 10, and we're tied at 24. Klein gets it to Vermillion. She'll drive into the lane. Layup shot too strong. Rebound to East Knox. Back come the Lady Dogs looking to take the lead. Majors into the lane, kicks it back out to Mielik. She'll try a 3. Too strong. Rebound to Loudonville. Back come the Lady Birds. Vermillion with some space. Layup shot good.
Just made that look way too easy, Trav. Taking it coast to coast all the way to the other end for the easy layup.
If she can get out in the space, it is very hard to guard her. And we'll get a jump ball that will stay with the Lady Dogs. Seems like every game that we do, there's about 32 jump balls.
Yeah.
We saw that in the Margaretta Willard game as well.
Yeah. maybe they know OH.Report's coming, Trav, and they want to be a little bit scrappier, try to dive at every loose ball, and you love to see it.
Hey, you love hustle plays especially. Inbounded to Mielek. Turns it over, though. Back comes Loudonville looking to extend on their lead. Vermillion again, full head of steam, in and out, offensive rebound. And we'll get a foul against East Knox. Let's go back to Vermillion's last bucket. She put it in overdrive there. Mielek could do nothing with it. And that gave Loudonville the lead back. Inbound to Vermillion. Now to Williams. Tries the shot, no good. But it bounces off of East Knox and will stay with Loudonville with 2:10 left here in the second.
Loudonville missing some easy opportunities at the rim right there. That's not going to stay for long as they fall asleep defensively, and Corey Vermillion can't capitalize as East Knox gets the rebound.
Majors across the timeline. 2 minutes left in the half. Kicks it back out to Mielek. He'll slow things down here. Gets the screen from Keith. Pick and roll not there. Gets it in Oapfer. She's triple teamed. That'll be a jump ball, and that will go to Loudonville. And just the ability there as you take a look at the Killbuck Savings Bank replay. 3 players immediately swarming on her and getting the jump ball.
Yeah, Travis, she had a Moss, 3 defenders right there to go up and grab that one, but great job from Loudonville defensively. Get their hands on it as William cues up a 3, not going to get it to go.
Picket fence there, but it didn't work. And East Knox comes out with it. 90 seconds left in the half. That's off of Jenna Williams, so it'll stay with the Lady Dogs.
You know, Trav, no shot clock in high school. Obviously, we've debated this multiple times. I was going to ask you if East Knox should hold it. They're not going to. They're going to turn it over.
They're going to turn it over and get the frustration foul. 10th Lady Dog turnover and the 6th foul against East Knox. So one more foul will put Vermillion Company into the bonus as she takes it across half court quickly. Double team, gets it back to Williams. Elbow jumper, yes.
Nice play right there from Vermillion. Setting a little screen right there to get Williams wide open for the mid-range jumper. 4-point game.
Majors gets it to Mielek. She tries going in on a double team, turns it over. So Loudonville once again up 4, has a chance to extend even more with 57.8 left in the half.
2 turnovers on back-to-back possessions for East Knox. Not the way you want to close out a half.
Looking back door, but they turn it over. Only the 3rd by Loudonville here in the game. Salyers from the elbow. Off the back iron. Rebound to Oapfer. She's going to be fouled. So she'll get an attempt at some free throws here, 1-1. It's going to be Vermillion's first. First free throw, swish.
Over here in the second quarter has had a big impact block. It all really started with the block shot, then had a nice pass, and now heading to the free throw line to cash in with his easy stripes.
This is the second, though. Rebound out to Loudonville. All 6 players that have seen time for the Lady Dogs have scored, and that's something they're going to need tonight. Something they can't do, though, is leave Williams open like that. Doesn't matter if she's 4 or 5 feet behind the line. Her 3rd 3 of the game, she has 11. It's a 6-point lead, but on the other end, Laura Keith says, no, 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 I will answer you right there.
Big-time possession here from both sides as Loudonville going to be able to capitalize here offensively.
Cutlip with 6 seconds. Gets it to Williams. Now the Klein with 1 second, blocked again, and that's how the half will end. A big bucket there by Laura Keith right before The buzzer keeps the Lady Dogs within striking distance. They trail by 3, 31-28 at the half. We're going to take a break and be back with the North Central State halftime show right here live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm OH.Report founder Brian Skoronsky, and you were just watching live and free girls high school hoops exclusively on the OH Report. But stick around, the halftime show is next, including stats, analysis, and so much more, including the second half on the way. We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
When you need cardiovascular care, you want an integrated team collaborating on your treatment from your first office visit to your final rehab session. At Knox Community Hospital, our cardiovascular experts offer decades of experience in heart attack treatments, coronary and carotid stents, angioplasties, aneurysm repairs, pacemakers, heart failure, and more. Want comprehensive cardiovascular care? At Knox Community Hospital, we don't miss a beat.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And where? What do you say? The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
It is halftime here at the Dog Pound. With your score after 16 minutes, Loudonville 31, East Knox 28. Travis Berardi alongside the great Garrett Parlett here from the Pound. And, you know, it seemed like at one point Loudonville, they were going to start running away with this. They had twice a 10-point lead, but the Lady Bulldogs with a huge answer. They outscored Loudonville 18-13 in that second quarter to cut the deficit to 3.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Travis, Loudonville had it all the way up to 10, and then that was the beginning of the second quarter, and then Alexandria Majors provided some key minutes for East Knox to get back in this ball game. She's up to 10 points herself, and she's been the leading factor here for the Bulldogs to hang tough here at the visiting Redbirds.
Let's take a look at the halftime stats brought to you by North Central State College. 12 field goals, 3 threes for Loudonville, 8 field goals, 3 threes for the Lady Dogs. Rebounds are actually East Knox's favor. They have been doing what they needed to, They're keeping it one and done on one end. Both teams with 2 offensive rebounds each, but they're keeping that number down, and that's helping them out. Fouls, 8-6. No one really in foul trouble now. Turnovers, however, East Knox cuts that in half. They probably have a nice lead right now. Free throws, one of the reasons why it's only a 3-point game, though. They made it to the line 9 times. Loudonville 6. East Knox with the better shooting percentage from the line there. to make your score 31-28.
As you mentioned, I'm sure what Coach Todd is preaching in the locker room, if we just cut down our turnovers, we should be able to win this game. I mean, down 3 points with 11 turnovers, a differential is at 8. Loudonville only with 3 turnovers, so you got to feel pretty confident if you're a Bulldog fan out there. They're hanging tough here against a very solid Loudonville team, a perennial powerhouse, some would say, and they have a chance, Travis, to upset them here at home.
Individual scoring here in the first half. First, for Loudonville, 12 points from Corey Vermilia, 11 points from Shaylin Williams. As you would expect, Maddie Klein, though, coming in with 6 points, which is, I believe, to her average this season. She's at 4.5, so she's already over her average, which helps out the Lady Birds with the scoring. And then on the other end, East Knox, 10 points from Majors, 10 points from Keith, 4 from Mielik, 2 from Salyers, and 1 each from Montgomery and Oakford. But Oakford also with 2 big blocks in that half. We're going to take another break. We'll be back with the second half. You're watching Girls High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
When you need cardiovascular care, you want an integrated team collaborating on your treatment from your first office visit to your final rehab session. At Knox Community Hospital, our cardiovascular experts offer decades of experience in heart attack treatments, coronary and carotid stents, angioplasties, aneurysm repairs, pacemakers, heart failure, and more. Want comprehensive cardiovascular care? At Knox Community Hospital, we don't miss a beat.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And where? What do you say? The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
About ready to go here to start the third quarter with your score. Loudonville 31, East Knox 28. Bulldogs will get the ball out of the half here, G, but if you were here right as we started our live stream, you saw the unveiling of this week's Girls Country Roads rankings, and Loudonville up there at number 3, East Knox on the outside currently looking in, but I have a feeling if they can pull off, they can somehow come back, they'll probably squeak into that top 10 come next week. But, you know, East Knox did a lot of good things in that second quarter to keep them within striking distance.
And they're going to have to continue to do that, Travis. If they want any chance of winning this one, they got to limit some of those outside threes from Vermillion, but at the same time, you can't give up those easy backdoor cuts that she's had. She had a couple of them, especially in that second quarter.
And we are underway here in quarter number 3. Up and under doesn't go, but an offensive rebound and then a reach in.
Nice job being strong with the ball right there from East Knox. That was Montgomery just ripping it away from the defender, and the refs forcing to call the foul.
Once again, I want to welcome everybody watching live and free on Facebook and YouTube. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out. Montgomery, and she's going to be fouled, so 2 quick fouls by Loudonville. That first one was against Klein. That's her 3rd. Second one against Cutlip, her 1st. So a little bit of foul trouble now for the Lady Birds.
Not the way you want to start the half. If you're Loudonville, getting in a little bit of foul trouble here. Don't want to give East Knox any hope. There's great defensive pressure from Loudonville.
Montgomery kicks it out. 3 by Keith, too strong. Loudonville will get its first possession of quarter number 3. Gets it inside. Layup shot off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebound to East Knox. Vermillion had the look, but just a little bit too far inside to get the good look. That one in and out. Rebound tied up, and will go to Loudonville.
Major's been living in that mid-range area. That one, Travis, rolled all the way in. It somehow fell out, so nice take from Majors. They're going to need her offensively to pick it up here in the third quarter to stay with this Loudonville team.
Cutlip gets it to Klein, looking inside again for Vermillion. Loses it and turns it over. Back comes East Knox, trailing by 3. Keith over the Majors. She'll drive it into the lane. Pull-up jumper, yes.
Strong take right there from Majors, using the crossover to her advantage. And then just hitting the easy floater over top of the defender for 2.
31-30, and another turnover by Loudonville. So not the start you wanted, and Coach Tyler Bates is going to get a timeout. 31-30 your score. And East Knox continuing with the momentum. Trailing only by 1 now.
Yeah, Trav, this could get real interesting if East Knox can continue what they're doing defensively, limiting Corey Vermillion, making it really tough on her to have any opportunity to get any shot up. And when she does, she's typically got a defender's hand in her face, and she's forcing it off the backboard. So great defensive game plan from Coach Todd and her staff coming out here in the second half and shutting down Loudonville.
Should take a look at the East Knox bench. Trailing only by 1 now, but they do have the ball off the turnover. Majors, full court, man-to-man here by the Lady Birds, but she gets across the timeline. Pull-up jumper for the lead off the backboard, no good. Rebound out to Loudonville with a full set of speed. Vermillion layup shot, yes.
That's what she needed. She's been struggling here in this third quarter, and to see one fall through the hoop will be a huge momentum boost for this Redbird squad.
Foul's going to go against Cutlip, though. Her second, team's 3rd of the second half. Going for the home run ball. Majors, can she catch up to it? Yes. Layup shot, good.
Nice play right there. Seeing Loudonville was full court pressing, cutting all the way to the hoop, and a nice pass for the touchdown for 2.
33-32. Other end, Klein, in and out. Rebound to East Knox. Once again, the Lady Dogs with a chance to take the lead. They're going to have to get it across the timeline quick. Mielek just does. Loses it for a second. Picks it up. Has
nice
a
pass.
person open, but loses it. Stays in bounds. And Vermillion comes up with the block, so a golden opportunity just through the hands. But East Knox survives as Loudonville couldn't answer either.
Neither team can buy a bucket here in these past couple minutes, Travis. They've had easy looks, and neither have converted. Still a one-point game in favor of the Redbirds.
Majors gets it to Mielek. Looking inside instead, back to Salyers, running the flex offense once again. Screen the screener. She's in trouble, and that's a 5-second count. 12th turnover by the Lady Dogs. Opfer will check back in, and we'll give Salyers a break.
She provided, Opfer did, some key minutes, Travis, in that first half. Had a couple blocks, went to the free throw line, and of course her passing too. And it's kind of a mixed match down low with that height advantage. Nice pass down low, but Vermillion can't capitalize offensively.
Deflected out of bounds, but it will go back to East Knox. We take a look at the replay. Just, again, that backdoor cut, and Vermillion just unable to score it. So we have a little bit of a stoppage here. 4:49 left, third quarter. And I believe they got a travel call. Coach wants an explanation on what just happened.
Not how good I am, Travis, at reading signals here, but I think what he was saying was Shanda was supposed to have a spot.
And she moved her pivot foot, yeah. Loudonville with the offensive rebound, put back, and it's stuck in the hoop.
See, Trav, me and Storm have only had a few of these, and we think that they should count for like 5 points.
I think they should have the opportunity to, from a distance, maybe try and knock it in. If it doesn't, then you get the jump ball. Just the effort it takes. We actually saw it at, not East Knox, but at Lucas last night. They have that bar above the back of the backboard. It was actually placed up perfectly where it landed and got stuck on the top of the backboard.
Really?
Loudonville going to be called for another foul. And I think that's going to go against Cutlip. That'll be her third. And it is. So now 2 players, Klein and Cutlip, with 3 fouls for Coach Tyler Bates' squad. Inbounded to Mielek. Once again, East Knox with a chance to take the lead. All the way up to the block. Double teamed. And a jump ball, so Loudonville will get it right back.
Neither side wanted to take advantage here in the third quarter. They both had equal opportunities, and neither team wants to pull away with this one. Still the 1-point lead for the Redbirds.
A 4-2 quarter so far in favor of East Knox. Not a lot of scoring here in the first half of the third quarter. But that could change right here. Klein in and out, offensive rebound. Johnson gets it inside to Vermillion. Spin move. Nothing doing there, but it goes off of East Knox, and it will stay with the Lady Birds. So Vermillion has been really hounded there. See what I did, hounded? By the Bulldogs.
Yeah,
Double, triple teamed inside the block. That's what they need to do, though.
She had 3 players on her, and that's exactly what they need to do is they get another turnover. East Knox defensively here in the second half have been doing numbers, but so is Loudonville, as they got a jump ball opportunity there, but that's going to stay with East Knox as they're going to retain possession.
And that was a little wrestling match going on with the ball, but I like that no foul was called. Both of them had possession of the ball, were not hitting each other, pulled each other down. No call by the ref. I like that. .345 left in the third. Still a 1-point lead by the Lady Birds. And we're going to get another jump ball and another change of possession. The more jump balls we get, the more TV time these girls get.
We seem to get a lot of jump ball calls, Trav, when we're together. Not sure what it is.
Ooh, big collision there on the handoff. Everybody back on their feet. Williams. Count the bucket. Took the refs a second to determine that, but we'll take a look at the replay.
Strong take right to the rim. Took on 3 or 4 East Knox defenders. Ugh.
Williams now with 14. Back to a 4-point game, and that's going to be another turnover.
Now Loudonville up in the heat here defensively, forcing a couple more East Knox turnovers. They're not going to be able to upset Loudonville if they continue to turn it over at a high rate. Let's see what Loudonville does here offensively.
Can be deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Loudonville. I want to take a look at that once more where the foul was. They called it against Shanda Mielek. You'll see her coming into the screen right there, and maybe a little swipe. We don't have the angle. That's what I'm going to stick with. Inbound to Vermillion. Easy bucket there. 16 for Vermillion, and it's a 6-point lead for the Lady Birds. Oh, and we're going to get a foul against Loudonville on the trap.
I don't know about that, Trav. That one looked pretty clean
I
to me.
agree with you.
That's great defense.
And that's the 4th on Cutlip. Okay. Foul number 5 on the Lady Birds. Have to remember that as well. Home run ball. Majors gets possession. Looking to go inside. She trips, and she's going to be called with the travel.
Wild third quarter here, Travis.
To say the least. And now we're going to get a full timeout by the Lady Dogs. 2:58 remaining here. Third quarter, 6-point Loudonville lead. Travis Berardi alongside Garrett Parlett and G. East Knox still sticking around. Loudonville into a bit of foul trouble, and like we were saying earlier, the referees could determine the pace of this game. Loudonville likes to get right up in your face, and it's something it looks like these refs tonight are not a fan of.
Yeah, they're calling it pretty tight, Trav, and really some ticky-tack calls. The one we just seen on Loudonville, that one I thought was clean defense, and the refs thought otherwise. So East Knox still hanging in there, only down 6 points, but they got to quit turning the ball over. We've seen Travis when they were able to force some Loudonville turnovers and get some opportunities. They cut it all the way down to 1. Weren't able to take the lead to get over that hump. They got to quit turning the ball over, continue to play some great defense as Loudonville is now beginning to heat up from the field.
5 East Knox turnovers, 3 Loudonville turnovers here in quarter number 3. Seven to 4 quarter right now by the Lady Birds, and that's going to be a little bit too much handsy against Salyers. She did have both hands on Vermillion as she drove by, so I could see the foul there. That'll be your team second. Williams gets the inbound at the free throw line. Vermillion, easy points.
Now it's getting to be a little too easy for Loudonville. They're getting into their best scorer in Corey Vermillion, and now she's beginning to add her total. She's now up to 18, and another East Knox turnover.
They got it to the right place, but Oakford got deflected. Vermillion now. Layup shot, yes. 20 points for Corey Vermillion. 10-point lead once again for the Lady Birds. Majors, nice pass inside. Oakford breaks the streak.
Excellent look down low from Majors down to Oakford, who converts with the easy 2. And they get the steal here defensively.
So a bit of life here for East Knox. That's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Dogs with 2:01 left here in the third quarter. A bucket here would be big for the Lady Dogs to kill some of that momentum. Keith. Gonna be fouled. That's gonna go against Klein, I believe, and that'll be her 4th. So now 2 Lady Birds with 4 fouls each. Majors looking to inbound, does get it to Salyers. Now to Opfer and then back out, and then we're going to get another foul. Well, it was too late on the replay there, but Templeton going to be called with her 2nd foul. And just like that, with 1:52 left in the 3rd, East Knox is going to be going 1-1 at least the rest of the way.
Well, Trav, you mentioned that the refs can definitely determine how this game's going to be played, and at least they're staying consistent. If you're going to play physical, you're going to get the foul call. We want it to be a clean game, and so far they've been able to stay on that track throughout the entirety of the game.
I do like that, but the amount of fouls, it's not allowing a pace to be set here in this game. Opfer now with 5. Back to a 6-point game with under 2 to play 3rd quarter. Williams, baseline, kicks it back out. Johnson for 3, too strong. Rebound. That's going to be a jump ball, and it'll go to East Knox. So the Bulldogs once again with a chance to cut this to a 1-possession game. Inbounds the Majors. Gets by a couple defenders, but she loses the handle. 18th turnover by East Knox, quickly ahead. Nice ball fake, layup good.
Nice fake right there to get the defender in the air. That was Shanda Mielik. Now she's trying to push the pace offensively. Getting double teamed in the corner.
And she turns it over. Vermilia gonna get bumped. That's gonna go against Salyers, her 3rd. 8-point lead now for Loudonville. Get it to Williams. Elbow, backdoor again, Vermilia layup good.
It's just been bread and butter, Travis. The easy fake a pass and then make the pass down low to Corey Vermilia, who has capitalized on pretty much every layup opportunity she's had.
Mielik gets through 3 defenders, bounces around to Oak for jumper, no good. Kick back out. Keith can't get it to fall though. Back comes Loudonville. 38 seconds left. They're going to slow things down. Vermilia gets it over to Williams. Gets the screen. Pulls up off the side iron. Offensive rebound put back. Corey Vermilia is taken over in this 3rd quarter.
All the way now up to 24 points for her total here tonight, and she's pulling the Redbirds away from the Bulldogs.
Mielik on the other end can't get the rebound. Blocked, put back good.
Looks like how that's how the quarter's going to end here. 48-33, Trev.
So that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Your score after 3, Loudonville 48, East Knox 38. We'll be back for Money Time right here, live and free on the OH.Report.
When you need cardiovascular care, you want an integrated team collaborating on your treatment from your first office visit to your final rehab session. At Knox Community Hospital, our cardiovascular experts offer decades of experience in heart attack treatments, coronary and carotid stents, angioplasties, aneurysm repairs, pacemakers, heart failure, and more. Want comprehensive cardiovascular care? At Knox Community Hospital, we don't miss a beat.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It is money time here. And we'll start off with an offensive foul. Fourth quarter just underway. Loudonville leading by 10, 48-38. Foul's going to go against Vermillion. Her second. That's going to be a kick. It'll stay with East Knox, but you have to think now, G, that every possession is crucial for East Knox. You're down 10 against a team that can score in bunches. You have to treat every possession like it's your last.
Yeah, they were only able to muster up 10 points, Travis, in that third quarter, and a big reason was the Loudonville defense enforcing turnovers. They got another one on that possession.
Williams for three, swish.
Tremendous ball movement from the Redbirds, finding the open teammate, and Williams wide open. She's going to make you pay, knocking down the triple.
Templeton, too much with the hands. That's going to put East Knox back on the line here. That'll be her third, and Alex Majors will go to the line for two. Actually a 1-and-1. First free throw good. Majors with 17.
Her and Mielek or excuse me,
Keith.
Her and Keith have really been and they have been all year, Travis, the two leading scorers here on this team. They're going to need some others to step up here in this fourth quarter. Now down 11 points with 7:28 remaining.
Especially when Corey Vermillion put up 12 points by herself in that third quarter. And Coach Tyler Bates is going to call a timeout. Almost getting the 5-second call was East Knox. 51-40 here. 32 seconds in to quarter number 4. 12 points by Vermillion that quarter. 6 by Williams. That was the offense, 17 points for the Lady Birds.
Those two are really doing what they've been doing all season, Travis, leading the team in scoring. Vermillion averaging 26. She's almost there with 24. And then Williams averages 19. She's almost there with 17. So expect them to surpass those numbers here tonight if they continue the offensive showing that they're putting out right now.
If you take a look at head coach Tyler Bates, setting up the press defense that has hounded, well, the offense actually. Vermillion, top of the key. Coming up on 7 minutes left. Spin move backdoor. This time the Williams too strong. Rebound Opfer.
Nice stop defensively for the Bulldogs, and tremendous pass down low from Majors to Mielek, but she can't convert. It's going to be a jump ball call.
And it'll go back to East Knox. They had the look, threaded the needle, but not enough for Mielek to get off the glass and in. Nonetheless, the jump ball will give them possession back. Majors gets it to Keith, puts it up, yes.
Nice take right there from Keith, using the baseline to her advantage. And now it's back down to single digits, down to 9.
First points of the second half for Keith. Corner 3, little bit too strong, deflected back, stays with Loudonville. 3 in the air for Johnson. Banks are open here in Howard, Ohio.
No hesitation was Jalen Johnson pulling that one from a step behind the three-point line and banking it in for a huge bucket.
Her first points of the night. And we'll get a foul. That's going to go against Templeton, I believe, and that'll be her fourth. 10th team foul, so the rest of the way, East Knox going to be shooting 2, which is big, as every time they get fouled, they'll be able to cut into that deficit with the clock stopped.
Now Coach Bates is having to pull some players from his bench. So now East Knox has the opportunity to capitalize off of that. Let's see if they can make it a 10-point game with Majors.
But a big key for Loudonville. Vermillion, only 2 fouls. Williams, 0 fouls.
Oh,
what a move.
Just making it look too easy, Travis. She went coast to coast and then used the Euro step to get by the defender, and then the floater for 2.
And another foul. Who's that going to go against? That is the 5th on Anna Templeton. And once again, what did we say? The referees could dictate the pace of this game. And they're calling it close, and like you said, they have all game, but that is not benefiting Loudonville right now.
And they want to get up and run, and the refs are slowing the game down, and Majors can't capitalize. You're going to need almost every free throw you can get, especially as time has stopped.
Majors, she's missed her previous 2 free throws. Makes up for that, though. Makes it a 12-point game. Back comes Vermillion. And Opfer with the steal. And another foul. That's going to go against Vermillion off the turnover. And again with the clock stopped is Tyler Bates. I mean, there's not much you can do as a coach when you do that. I mean, he knew that one was just bad luck. You know, Opfer with the good deflection to knock it out. Vermillion's just going for the ball. And both go on the floor. I mean, that's one of those tough ones as Salyers hits the first.
Well, now this gives East Knox an opportunity, Travis, to crawl back into this one. They were down 12 points, looking to cut it to 10, and they will. 10-point game with 5:45 remaining.
Williams across the timeline. 5:40 remaining in this one. Gets it to Johnson. A little bit of a weave going on here for the Lady Birds. Johnson nearly loses it. Gets it back to Williams. Nice pass, top of the key. Put it up off the sidearm, no good. Rebound East Knox. Opfer. She's going to get it across the timeline, but is looking to give it up, and she does to Mielek. Mielek looking to drive. Gets around 2, layup shot, good.
Nice job right there from Mielek, shielding off the defender, not letting it get blocked. And Trav, just like that, 8-point game with 5 minutes remaining.
If nobody's going to step in front of you, continue to take it to the bucket, and that's what she did. Backdoor cut, layup with 2 people on her. Vermillion gets her 28th point, and Tyler Bates is going to call a timeout. Coach, Bates wanting the call on the other end as we take a look at the replay. Look at the backdoor cut. A little bit handsy there, I would say, against Salyers, but the referee's just not calling that one. And Vermillion says, okay, I'll do it myself. 28 points for her, just over her average.
Didn't even need the foul, Travis. She was able to go over top of 2 defenders, use the floater to her advantage, and drill it. Now back up 10 are the Redbirds.
A couple people were able to comment tonight, so we'll give you all a shout-out. Donna Perkins, Tyler Books, Sandy Martin on Facebook, and then our buddy Weston Mielek and Drew Salyers. Go Dogs. Thank you all for watching here live and free tonight. About 80 of you watching right now, so thank you. Grab yourself a hot cocoa. Stick those slippers on your coffee table. Relax and watch the final half of this 4th quarter. The way it's been going so far, it's bound to be a good one.
Yeah, Trav, we should get a good finish here. If East Knox could continue what they're doing and get to the free throw line, stop the clock, and do some damage at the charity stripe.
Majors takes it up. She has 20 points to lead the Bulldogs. 4:43 left, 10-point lead for Loudonville. She'll take it. Pull-up jumper short. Rebound out to Loudonville. Nearly lost it, but Williams regroups. Throws it off the feet of Vermilia. It's going to go out of bounds. And it's a turnover. Unforced error there, the 9th turnover by Loudonville.
East Knox got to get the offense going here. 4:20 remaining in this one. And with the way their offense has been going, they've been having a hard time buying buckets. And now the clock is going to begin to become an opponent. And right there, an air ball from Shannon Mielek, and Corey Vermilia gets the defensive rebound.
Spin move Vermilia, but they're going to call a foul. No, they're not. He's going to give her the bucket.
How did she get that one to fall, Trav?
She's Corey Vermilia, that's why. 30 points for her. Foul's going to go against Mielek, her 3rd. And at first I thought the referee was pointing at the floor for the call, but then after it went in said, okay, I'll give it to you. That was a tough shot. 31 points. I don't have any more room on my scorecard for her. 61-48. Mielek fakes the 3. Gets it back out to Major. She'll try a 3 off the front iron. No good. Rebound to Loudonville. And we're going to get a jump ball. It'll stay with Loudonville with 3:34 left.
Time beginning to become a factor, as I mentioned, for East Knox. They got to get going if they want any shot in staying in this one, because Loudonville's offense is going to continue to feed Corey Vermilia.
Nice hands by Mielek. And who will get possession? They're going to say East Knox does so. As Cutlip was diving out of bounds, she had control of the ball, or she was touching the ball as she touched out of bounds. Something like a fumble in the NFL. If you're touching the ball while any part of your body is out of bounds, it's out on you. That's what happens here, as East Knox will get another chance. Down 13. Opfer takes it in, doesn't get the go, puts a second effort up, a lot of contact, but Loudonville will come out with it. Vermilia. Back out to Johnson as they'll try and run some more clock off. 3 minutes left. Vermilia. With the spin move, no foul there. And once again, Loudonville fans up on their feet, not happy with the call. Johnson over to Cutlip. Nice move there. Woo! Crossed over 2 defenders. And she's going to be fouled.
Great job from Loudonville offensively to slow things down, milk some of that clock off, and basically force East Knox to foul you. And they're going to get the ball back, Travis, and they're going to the infamous stack play, one of Storm's favorite plays.
Maddie Klein checks in. Nope, they're going to go to the sideline instead of the baseline.
Still going with stack.
Still good with the stack, though. And the stack works. Somewhere, Storm Blunchley smiles. Williams, double teamed. And that's going to be a foul. That'll go against Majors. Her 2nd, team 6th. So Loudonville in the bonus. Next foul. Easily into Vermilia on, once again, the stack. Vermilia through 3 defenders, in and out. Back comes Majors. 2 minutes left. East Knox needs some buckets quick. Almost got the travel call, but instead, Salyers gets her 6th point. It's an 11-point game, 1:50 remaining. Vermilia Guarded by Salyers. Lost the handle. What are we going to get? Jump ball, and East Knox gets the turnover.
This one ain't over yet, Trav. 137 remaining, 11 points. However, East Knox practically has to get a bucket or some kind of shot attempt at the rim, Travis. They got to convert pretty quickly here.
Mielik. Nice move inside, but rejected. Ball deflects around, and it comes out to Loudonville, and Williams is going to get fouled. This will be a 1-and-1. Third foul against Majors.
Williams all the way up to 17 points, just 2 below her average. Looking to get to that average, Travis, with these free throws, and that'll help.
18 for her. Gets them both. Less than 90 seconds remaining. Pull up three off the front iron, no good. Rebound to Loudonville. And Vermillion is going to be fouled. That'll go against Laura Keith, her third.
It's going to take a miracle here, Travis, for East Knox to come back in this one. 13-point lead for the visiting Redbirds with 1:11 left, and you would think Corey Vermillion is going to knock down both of these. Knocks down the first.
32 points for her. Make that 33. 15-point lead, the largest of the night for the Lady Redbirds. So it's looking like they're going to be able to escape the pound. Nice up and under move from Mielik. She has 8. Under a minute left. Kicks it back out. Williams picks up her dribble, gets it to Vermillion. Vermillion open lane, kicks it left side, and Loudonville running more time smartly. Vermillion could have had a chance at the bucket there, but selfless basketball, kicks it back out. Now we're going to get a foul. Montgomery called with her first.
I think that'll probably be the icing on the cake, Trav. Big win here for Loudonville coming into the pound and getting a big W. They've had a couple game stretch here, Travis, where they got to be the road warriors, go on the road and pick up some wins. They had the one against Roottown, and now got to go to Crestview after here tonight.
Then they have Cardington Lincoln coming in as well. Deep three, in and out, offensive rebound. Mielik puts it back. Another offensive rebound. Montgomery this time doesn't get it, gets her own rebound. 3 offensive rebounds and able to score is Angel Montgomery for her third point. 10 seconds left, and all Loudonville has to do is get it across the timeline. They do. And Vermillion and company will get out of here with the victory. That's it. Your final score from the Dog Pound, 67-54 in favor of the Lady Redbirds. We'll take a break. Be back with our Frito-Lay MVP and the post-game show right after this. You're watching Girls High School Hoops live and free on the OH.Report.
Here we go now. Here we go now.
we guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
When you need cardiovascular care, you want an integrated team collaborating on your treatment from your first office visit to your final rehab session. At Knox Community Hospital, our cardiovascular experts offer decades of experience in heart attack treatments, coronary and carotid stents, angioplasties, aneurysm repairs, pacemakers, heart failure, and more. Want comprehensive cardiovascular care? At Knox Community Hospital, we don't miss a beat.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And where? What do you say? The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
It's a final from the Dog Pound. Loudonville escapes the Pound with the 67-54 victory. Travis Berardi alongside Garrett Parlett as we await our MVP. So let's get right into the final statistics for this evening. 67-54 your final. 25 field goals to 18. 5 threes to 3. Rebounds, though, East Knox, 10 offensive rebounds, only held Loudonville to 4. But the turnovers were big. They had 11 in the first half, 9 in the second half, and that really made the difference tonight.
Yeah, Loudonville came in here. They were in a dogfight, to be completely honest with you. At halftime, Travis 31-28, and then really Corey Vermillier put the game on her shoulders in the third and fourth quarter and really started dominating. And as you mentioned, those turnovers, a big key why the East Knox Bulldogs weren't able to complete the rally in the second half.
15 of 19. Both teams pretty good on the free throws. 12 of 14 for Loudonville. They missed their first 2 free throws of the game and then came back and went 12 of 12 the rest of the way. 15 of 19 was East Knox. But now it's time for our MVP. And our MVP tonight sponsored by Frito-Lay, and you all guessed it, Corey Vermilia, 33 points tonight. A ho-hum night for you, you could say. You're used to this, 841 points, and you're only a sophomore. Just phenomenal numbers for you. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
This is quite a tough game for you. Especially, you guys like to be up in players' faces defensively, and when it's called like this, I know some referees don't like teams that do that. A lot of fouling. What did you guys have to do changing up defensively a little bit just to keep out of foul trouble?
Well, in the second half a little bit, we ended up going into our 2-3 zone just to kind of stay back and not get up and foul in the full court, because obviously we had one girl fouled out. They were in bonus in the third quarter, so we just tried to stay back, stay out of foul trouble, and I think that actually really helped us, so then they couldn't shoot the free throw a lot.
East Knox, they stuck with you throughout at least the first 2.5 quarters. You guys had a couple 10-point leads. They cut it down to 3 points at the half. They had it down to 1, but it seems like you guys just were able to just keep them away from taking that lead and getting momentum. What were you guys able to do to, hold them off just enough to the point to where you guys could get things back in order?
I think we all did our jobs offensively and defensively. When people needed to control the ball, we controlled the ball, and I thought we kept our composure when they would get within single digits to get that lead back out to 10 or 8, whatever it was. So I thought we did a really good job of keeping our composure under pressure.
This was, a tough game for you guys down at I wouldn't say a hostile environment, but a fun environment to play on.
Yeah.
But it only gets tougher for you guys because you got a back-to-back. You have to go to Crestview. You guys already clinched the Mid-Buckeye Championship. They've already clinched the Firelands Championship. Both teams with 3 losses. This is a big game you guys have coming up. You have to really, wake up tomorrow with a quick mindset that you got to get back to playing.
Yeah, and I guess they were on a 13-game win streak.
They are, yeah.
I hope that we can go out tomorrow and, get this W and show what we're made of, I guess.
All right, you got to show everybody the hard hat that you came up here with. Explain what that is and everything about it.
All right, so this season, normally we do a theme for each season, and this season we chose hard hats, and it shows that we just show up to practice every day and we work hard. We come to our games and work hard. We wear them into the gym for our home games and then on the bus and into the gym for our away games, just to show that we're putting in work and we know that we have to get better each day, whether we win or lose.
And it looks like you have some teams that you defeated and some stars on the top as well.
So we put the teams that we beat on the top, and then the red stars are for every practice we complete, and the silver stars are for our lifts. So.
Okay. Lastly, like everybody we allow, if you want to take a look into that camera and give a shout-out to anybody you would like, go for it.
I'll give a shout-out to my sister Grace. She couldn't make it to the game. She's playing college ball right now, but I hope that she saw this and is proud. So.
All right, well, Corey Vermilia, the Loudonville sophomore guard, a season and a half. She already has 841 points. I couldn't get 841 points in 10 years of playing basketball, so congratulations, our MVP, and good luck tomorrow. We'll see you again tomorrow. We got your game live and free. Thank you. Corey Vermilia, game high, 33 points as we bring G back in here, and jeez. That's all I can say about her. She has been a phenomenal guard here in North Central Ohio, the leading scorer in the area, and that is why you just saw tonight.
Yeah, Trav, you don't see many 30-point scorers in high school, and Corey Vermilia goes out on a daily basis, Travis, and puts up these kind of numbers. It's not bizarre to see the kind of stat line that she puts up, and to only be a sophomore. I fear for the teams that have to play her when she's a senior, Travis.
Absolutely. Loudonville with another win tonight, 67-54. They are now 13-3, and they will take on a 13-3 squad live and free tomorrow night. Back-to-back games, Loudonville at Crestview, the Cougars Den, the home of G-Man and Storm. Just preview that game. You've seen both squads. This should be a really fun one.
Yeah, I mentioned a couple days ago on the podcast that we all thought Crestview was really not going to be that good of a girls basketball program this year. They got really blown out by Buckeye Central.
Their first 3 games, 3 tough opponents, though.
Yeah, they did face some tough squads, but they didn't even really put up a fight. And then they went on that 13-game win streak, still on it, and really clinched the Firelands Conference. So it's going to be a showdown, Travis. I'm excited to be on the call with that one with Brian.
Both teams on a back-to-back. Like we said, Loudonville will be at Crestview tomorrow. East Knox will be at Heath as they dropped at 8-9, but still, they played a really tough opponent here on the road. I know they've dropped 7 straight to this team, but they didn't let that affect them. They played to the end.
They did a lot of good things, especially in the first half. You got something you can hang your hat on that second quarter. They were able to storm all the way back, make it a 3-point game. And I think a big thing, or the reason why East Knox couldn't hang with them towards the end of the stretch, is this. Loudonville's got Corey Vermillion on the floor, one of the best scorers, if not the best scorer in the area in girls hoops. And losing to a team like Loudonville, there's a lot you can take away, and there's nothing really to hold your head down about, because you guys did a lot of great things here tonight against a very tough squad, state ranked.
Next up here on the OH Report, like I said, tomorrow night, Loudonville Crestview. That's going to be our only TV game, but that would be our only live stream game. And then we'll have 3 highlights. I'm going to be at Madison Girls looking at Faith Kuhn and company. She's one of the best big women, not big men, big women in the area, going against Javar Hudgens and that defense from Mansfield, senior team that knocked off Loudonville earlier this year. Also have a couple highlights, undefeated and stank ranked Shelby hosting Highland, and then a boys matchup, a good one in the D2 Ashland District. It used to be Madison, now it's Ashland District. Sandusky at Norwalk. But while we have a second, let's go over some final scoring, and then we'll let you all go. First for the Lady Dogs, led by Alex Majors, 20 points, a really good night for her, G. Laura Keith follows with 12 points. Shanda Mielik with 8. Kaya Salers with 6. Sydney Opfer with 5, and Angel Montgomery with 3. As for the Lady Birds, 33 points by Corey Vermillion in 1.5 seasons. She has that's just mind-blowing. Yeah. She could be one of the top scoring girls of all time in the state of Ohio if she keeps this up. 21 points for Shaylin Williams, also over her average. 6 points from Maddie Klein, 3 points from Jalen Johnson. Score by quarter, 18-10 Loudonville in the first. East Knox answers back 18-13 to trailing 31-28 after 2. 17-10 third quarter gave Loudonville the 48-38 advantage, and then in the fourth, Loudonville held off East Knox 19-16 for your 67-54 final. That'll wrap things up here from the Dog Pound, not the cage, the Dog Pound. I want to thank everybody that helped make things possible tonight. Jory Skoronsky not running 1 but 2 cameras tonight. Everybody at BS Media Productions and the OH Report, Brian Skoronsky and Adam Thompson. Our sponsors tonight, Knox Community Hospital. Our scoreboard sponsor, North Central State College, our pregame, halftime, and this postgame show. Instant replay by the Killbuck Savings Bank. Player of the game by Frito-Lay, and our commercial sponsors, Knox Community Hospital and the Killbuck Savings Bank. Also want to thank the folks here at East Knox High School. As always, very welcoming. Love coming down here. I know you do as well, G. Got one of your starts with the OH Report down here following that state Final Four football run, and we never left.
Nope.
But that'll do it here from Howard, Ohio. Your score one final time, 67-54. Loudonville survives another day. They move to 13-3. For Garrett Parlett, I am Travis Berardi saying so long from Howard.